Meantime, that threat does come as dozens of school leaders are meeting with the Warren Police Department to discuss ways they can improve school safety. The new Safe School Task Force is aimed at sharing information and also increasing communication between schools and districts. As our Paula Tutman reports, one local principal is especially thankful to be a part of the conversation.
I think what's interesting about today is that the conversation expanded because private and parochial schools are largely left out of the mainstream conversation of keeping students safe. But those conversations have to happen here as well. Extreme cuteness walking down the hall of St. Anne Catholic Church in Warren. There are 500 students here from preschool to 8th grade, and Mr. Marion, the principal, says an important tool of keeping his private parochial school safe is making sure he and his staff, as well as a force of volunteer parents, are engaged with each and every child, knowing their mood, some of their home situation, their feelings.
The community that we have here, the relationships that we have, how strong our teachers are at working with the students, picking up on individual intricacies to really understand and know each individual student.
And so what are the conversations being had here about school safety? The same ones likely being had everywhere else.
What you're doing at your desk?
Last Wednesday before our winter break, we had the City of Warren Police Department came in and conducted a 3-hour training on active shooter training.
We'll see. We'll get some information from Mr. Marion.
Unfortunately, we live in a society, in a world where this now has become the norm for student safety, and you know we have to adapt to that, and being prepared is something that we do to adapt.
Whether it's rural, suburban, urban, private, or a public school, Mr. Marion says it is important that all school platforms are communicating. Much like that watershed moment after 9/11 when the FBI and CIA realized they were stronger sharing information than remaining on their own individual islands. Mr. Marion says private schools of all kinds need to be invited into the safety conversation and to that table to discuss it.
Sometimes you feel not being in the public section or sector of it, you know, that you're kind of left out. But now being brought into it, you know, with the general community and all the other leaders that I'm going to meet today, that's exciting to me that we're all coming together to discuss that.
Certainly, parents are struggling too.
I don't think any one school is safer than the other, unfortunately. It's just the precautions that we teach our teachers how to hopefully never have to use, but use if we need them.
And in fact, such a meeting is going on right now in Warren. Notices went out to every single school in this city, and representatives are here to talk about what they can do to keep kids safe. We'll have that report today at 6. Paula Tutman, Local 4.